Hi, this is Rafal. I will be presenting on data breaches. The dataset I use contains 125 major data breaches covered as news stories. It contains about 10 variables, but only one of them is date and one of them is quantitative variable. To start with, I use the content of the articles to generate a word cloud in a shape of a hacker with two hats. Uh, there's a hacker written across the picture, so we already know it's the hot subject of this project. There are two charts for each feature. On the left side, we have the sum of stolen or lost records. And on the right side, we have the count or the frequency of data breaches. And this pattern repeats throughout the page for each variable. The first one is time series, the number of records stolen or lost each year, and the number of breaches over time. We can see that 2009 was the year with the highest stolen records, and also we can see that data breaches increase every year between 2004 and 2011, with the two additional years relatively high. The next one is we'll look into how the data is stolen. So we'll look into method of the breach. It is clear that hacking is the most frequent and also most effective method of the breach. Next one, we have data types. So we can look into what the hackers are after. And we can see that email and credit card records are the most desirable data sets and the most targeted information. Next one is a heat map for the two variables that we looked at before. And we can see that the pattern repeats. So on the left side, we have hacker and credit card. Or emails. This also repeats on the count, on the frequency of breaches. One thing I found interesting is the inside job. If we can zoom in a little bit just to focus, that we have 3 inside jobs targeting Social Security or credit card information. And we can see that it was successful. They stolen over 13 million Social Security or personal information, or 4 million credit card records. And lastly, we can look into the most targeted industries or organizations. These two categories are somewhat similar, but they're used as two different variables. We can see that financial, military, the government, and web records are stolen in huge amounts. Also, we can see that healthcare industry is targeted most frequently. Also followed by web, financial, and government. We can see the same or similar pattern in the organization. It's a similar but separate feature. And this is it. Thank you.